Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the All Summer Long collaboration. Everyone that's participating will be in the description box. Please click on it and see what they have created. For this month, the prompt is umbrella. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. But I have a few umbrella things in my craft tools. And I was like, yes, this is going to be so cool. I got this Unity stamp kit, and look what's on here. Umbrellas, right? This is probably one of my least favorite stamps I've ever purchased in a collection. I was going to use this stamp with Thinking of You, but Thinking of You and Relax Your Day come together. See that? So I have to do some tricky cutting. So I just chose to do something else. Anyway, the prompt is umbrella. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say I don't like how it's stamped out. I think that if I did a tone on tone, not black, it would be great. So this is the first one I stamped out. As you can see, it looks crappy. And usually red rubber stamps, you don't need to prime them. So no need to say, oh, you didn't prime it. And usually Unity Stamp, which I think is a great company. They're one of the few companies that still use red rubber, is amazing. I just don't like this particular situation because you see they have all these things that are bold, so you have to kind of pick what you're going to stamp out in, if you're going to stamp it at all, or you can stamp it in a color, and then you can do some heat embossing if you like. So I used that one. I said, ah, that's not good enough, I don't like that one. So then I used this silver cube from Color Cubes. I used that one. I was like, okay, maybe I can do this because, you know, Point Spice had recommended a while back for the house mouse that she uses a gray color, and you know, you can really kind of manipulate the gray color. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I was like, oh, it's not that bad of a stamped image. Let's take it one step further and let's just pick a color to stamp all of these umbrellas, and then just stamp the poles and the ground brown. And that's what I did. I chose a different color brown, and I chose green, and I stamped it, and this is the card that I created. And I was going to put the Relax, I'm Thinking of You right here to cover up this that I didn't color it in, because I just didn't want to color it in anymore. What I was going to do is I was going to turn this into a postcard, actually, and put Thinking of You on there. You know how when you go somewhere, you're on vacation, your friends are stuck back home, and you send them those goofy cards that say, my friend went to fill in the blank, and all I got was this t-shirt. Well, I was thinking about doing it that way, but I just decided not to. So what I did was I colored, all of these are colored in with color pencils except for the top, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I chose 3 different colors to create this like goldish looking sand, and then the water is coming up here from this side. And you know, normally I just create like a whole scape, if you will, but I decided not to do that because I was just not impressed with the stamp at all. So I stamped this. I colored this one in first. I think my problem with stamps and stamp companies across the board is I don't want you to fill in anything. Just give me the lines. Like, I don't like that this has been a dark line. I'm pretty happy with, you know, most of the stamps I purchased. I'm more mindful of that, but I'm just not impressed with that. Of course, I could take these and fussy cut them out and do other things with them. I would do that at a later date, probably. So yeah, I colored this, and just to do a little bit of watercoloring, not a lot, because I didn't want to go overboard with it. Because at that point, I was still going to make a postcard. And then I just colored these in, and you can see I left the green, and then I just colored the poles a little bit. And then I took 2 different colors to make the sky. So I used Mermaid Lagoon and Stormy Sky from the Distress ink. Both of them are Distress lines from Tim Holtz and Ranger. And I just went around in like little circles. So I wanted to actually create like circular patterns to give it like a cotton feel. You know, like when you look at the clouds, sometimes you're like, oh, it looks so cottony. That was the goal. And then I just stamped right on top of it. Always make time for yourself. And I think that's a good sentiment to tell ourselves or remind ourselves when we're busy. Stop. Go to the store. Get you a coffee if you like coffee, or make your coffee. Get your sandwich. Sit on the porch. Drink your coffee or your beverage if your nose crinkles or whatever, and enjoy yourself. So please click on the description box and see what the other people in the collaboration have created. I'm quite sure it's something very cool. So thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.